welcome to Hotline Miami on second thoughts. And of course, I've got, someone that's actually played the game and knows how to suck at it as much as I do.
Horrifically, you get to see, yeah.
Mr. Fluke. Yeah, this is your footage.
Get down.
This isn't my footage this time around, because I spent an hour and a half getting footage for this, and it turns out that Fraps didn't like it. I was trying to use XSplit, but then I had to go off to the press event, and you merrily stepped up and you went and filmed it instead.
Yeah, and it gives us a chance to play around with XSplit and get the local recording working, so I can record the Game of the Week stuff, when we start streaming it and things like that. Because I think when we kick over to the next game, I'll start streaming it from my point of view, the Game of the Week. And then we can record some footage from it and do some highlights and bits and pieces.
Are you going to get him? Bam! Run back.
Yeah, it's alright. It all goes horribly pear-shaped, I think.
Oh, I don't know. That looked pretty clean. Apart from that one guy seems to be going down on the other guy without a head.
No.
That was horrifying aiming.
Yeah.
Didn't you used to be a clanner?
I know, right? I have real trouble picking finding the cursor. When the action starts, I can't find the cursor again.
I had that issue as well. But you played this at Res back in Brighty. When was it? July?
Yeah, ways back.
Yeah,
it feels a little different. It feels a tad... I don't know whether it's just because I played it before, but it felt easier. I felt like I was actually getting somewhere and not getting relentlessly hammered like I was at Res.
Yeah. It was quite an interesting one, but we also saw a Eurogamer, and then of course it was released not long ago, a few days ago now. When was it? It was the 23rd, I believe.
Yeah.
So 4 days.
Nearly a week now.
Yeah, getting close to it. But are you actually going to go through this door? No? Yes?
Yeah,
no?
I'm trying to figure out
You're trying to work out the best way to do it, aren't you?
Yeah, which way's that going to go? Where's he going to walk? No, I'm going to need it. Yeah, that'll do me. Get down.
Have you
What's wrong here?
Have you ever run into a room and thrown a gun at a guy?
And knocked him off his feet? Yeah.
There were some fantastic moments when I was playing through it and it was like, guy walks towards door, I burst through door as he walks through it, so we change places. And he doesn't see me, at which point I've got like 2 bullets in my gun. There was this wonderful level where there was 3 guys walking around patrolling in the room, and I had 2 bullets in an AR, and it was like, right, I'm gonna like try and shoot them and throw the gun, and like, so I ran through the door, the guy changed places with me, I shot and killed the first guy, ran out of bullets, went to throw the gun, it bounced off the wall, didn't do anything, the guy then burst through the door behind me and hit me in the back of the head. It was just like, no, that didn't work how I planned.
Yeah, it never does once the panic starts. Trap, where did he come from? Oh, because it only takes a split second and you're dead.
So, how did we describe this at Res? I believe the words I used were, it's what would happen if GTA and Smash TV got drunk, watched Scarface, and had a baby.
Yeah, words to that effect. That's a pretty good recollection. Well done, man. I think that was pretty much it. And yeah, it still holds true. It really is. At one point, I've got to admit, I did actually feel sick. There was one bit wandering back through, because you've always got to go back to the car, and wandering down like 3 flights of stairs and past all of these mutilated bodies. It was like, because it is blocky graphics, it does leave a lot of the imagination in that respect. And my brain came up with some pretty horrifying details at the time. It was like, I'm going to have to go and have a little breath. I feel quite sick, actually.
I'm wondering if we'll get to see, because I haven't seen this, I'm wondering if we'll get to see the fantastic level that I got stuck on, which was the guy in the kitchen. That he's in a corner, and every time I went to try and hit him, he'd turn around and shotgun me, and it's like, oh, god damn it. I just kept trying to melee him and walk up really quietly, and every time I got close, he'd turn around and shotgun me in the face, and it was like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I haven't really managed to do much in the way of sneaking up behind people. It's more a case of I'm behind him, so I've got the drop. I'll do something about that now before I f it up.
Well, I've noticed already that there is a really big difference between the way you play and I play, which is you're being really kind of stealthy and strategizing in places. Well, just in general, it's quite interesting to see that even though this is a top-down game, and even though it looks like a fairly simplistic game, the complexities to it are woven throughout and really do grab you if you actually let them.
It's like deep, really is. There's a lot of little tricks.
You're taking your time. You're using that view. You're using the shift view.
Oh yes.
I pretty much never use that at all. I will literally start the level, pick up the quickest melee weapon I can find, and I will run. Like these two guys here, I would have burst through the side door, knifed that one guy. I would have then backed out, let the guy with the shotgun come, knife him. I'd then burst into that little room with the knife and just go gung-ho and just cut them down.
I think you might get to see me do that later on.
Yeah, even though he stood at the door holding the shotgun, like, I'm very quick in my playstyle of this. I'm literally like, okay, the AI takes a half a second to respond.
Yeah.
Which would happen, you know. If you were to suddenly burst through a door at someone, they would be a little bit shocked. And so it's great that there is that split second rather than the AI is like, bam, you are dead straight away.
Some of the mobs do react faster. They're coded into like boss mobs and things like that. That was one that frustrated me. The guy with the cleaver.
Is that the biker?
The party crasher was it?
Yeah, the party crasher at the phone company.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the prank caller. Sorry. Yeah, the prank caller. Yeah, that took me some time.
This one, the one that we're now seeing, it took me so long to work out how to actually do him.
Bam, right in the face.
It took me so long to work out how to do him. The hilarious thing was,
bam, right in the face.
I came down the stairs.
All I've got to do is just hit him with this bang right in the face.
I came down the stairs with a shotgun. I put him onto his back, and then I picked up a melee weapon and tried to hit him, and I couldn't work out what the hell was going on.
Brutal.
That also played out completely differently. I had him talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
So again, there's this depth to it that you didn't just see there.
So next time you play through, it's different. Because rescue the girl, take her home.
Which, again, is weird. Let's talk story for a second, without going into spoilers too much.
Without spoiling it. Freaky, trippy, because I'm not even finished it yet, so I'm still like, what the hell just happened? Kind of thing. There's one bit you go into a place, and
you can give some sort of descriptions you go
into one of these little story places between the missions, and there's a dead guy on the floor. And I'm like, and everybody's just walking around normal, like there's no dead guy. And I tell the guy behind the counter, and he's something about this not really happening. Watch, I'll prove it. And then you get like a flicker of static, the video static flicker. And it's like, and then the body's gone, but there's still blood splat on the floor. And I'm like, and he's like, see? And everybody's just carrying on like nothing ever happened. And it's like,
I believe if you watch that bit carefully, he appears in the back room, alive.
Yes. Yeah, he is. He's in the back room. Yeah, this guy on the floor.
But so, from what I could work out about the story, you play some weird anti-hero in 1989 Miami. And there's the three guys in the masks, which I believe we're about to see. Yeah, these three guys that make absolutely no sense.
I think it will once you get to the end. Everything will be like, right, I see what they were getting.
I'm not sure if it's a case of it just keeps.
Cryptic.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a case of it just keeps holding you on and hooking you along to get to the end. But the story was crazy for me.
It's really, really dark.
It's really dark, but there's so many different layers to it. Like when you first start. The very first mission that it sent you out, and then the mission we played at Res was you go in, you do some stuff, you come out, and then you have the briefcase. You go, you break into the very first mission. The very first mission. You get the briefcase, you kill the guys that come out on the train on the way out, you deliver the briefcase into a dumpster, and then you throw up.
Yeah.
After you kill the hobo, and then you throw up.
It's your first time.
I think your first innocent kill in air quotes.
Yeah.
But then from there, like we had the impression that maybe he wasn't doing this of his own free will. Maybe he was forced into this because, he's horrified by his actions because he's throwing up.
Yeah, there's a message on his hands.
And it was like, maybe that's how it works. But then the more of the story, like, you find out, you start questioning that. But then, again, you start questioning whether it's real because of the thing that happens. And I was trying to F dogs, by the way. Just F dogs.
Yeah, you can't kill them unless you've got a weapon.
Yeah. But I did the first actual, not the first mission where you throw up, but the first actual, quotes mission after that. And then I went and I think I hit up like a pizza place, and the guy was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's on the house."
Yeah.
And then I did the next one, and I did the video place, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry."
Same guy.
Yeah, and it was like, "Wait, that's the same guy," and he was like, "It's on the house." And I was
What?
I see. Okay, so I think that's the same guy working in all these different places, and that's how he's paying me.
Yeah. It's on the house.
That ran through my mind, and then I was like, no, wait, that can't be what's going on because of certain ones. Like, one of them is you go to a bar, and he makes you a drink. Bam, right in the face. He makes you a drink. Yes. And it was like, okay, how would he give me my money in a cocktail?
Yeah.
And it was like, wait, is it actually the same guy, or I'm just perceiving it to be the same guy? And I started having like some sort of weird existential crisis.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I doing this? I'm playing a game that is essentially goddamn Smash TV and Scarface. Why am I having an existential crisis instead of beating a guy upside the face with a pipe?
Is. Yeah. I love the Don Juan mask. Kill people with doors.
I unlocked Don Juan and I wore nothing else. As soon as I got Don Juan, that was it.
Yeah, your style is just burst in, so you basically get the first kill. Oh, and that's when I didn't notice. It was like, wait, that's glass. Oh!
I did that for the first time. It's essentially you should unlock an achievement for that, which is just called Welcome to Glass.
I can see you, or something similar.
Yeah, because I did that.
I got annoyed. It was like, right, that's it. Just give it a gun.
See, this is more my style of doing things. It's just like, well, no, I'm just going to shoot you. You're all going to die.
I start getting annoyed, I think, and I just, right, that's it, and just killing everything by whatever manner comes to hand first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you run up to them and just press spacebar, it just slits their throat at point blank range.
Have you had a mercy kill? Yeah.
Yes, where they're crawling around on the floor.
Yeah, and you just pick them up and snap their neck.
Just twist their head round, just cracks their neck.
Yeah.
Drops the weapon, and I've done it and it got me killed, which annoyed me.
I think I'm about 80% of the way through now. I didn't get to play any yesterday because I had to go off to this press event. So I only got to play Wednesday and a bit today, and I'm about 80% of the way through now. You can see how many chapters there are, so you can tell how far through the game you are. But it doesn't feel to me like I'm gonna unlock everything in one playthrough.
I'm wondering how that's gonna work. I think it's going back and playing different chapters again and getting a better score than last time. Oh,
well, there's also the puzzle.
I die so many times here.
This is the three guys. This is the three guys. So I ran up to the door and caught that first guy, and I only had 2 bullets at this point.
Ah, yeah, okay. I went.
So I catch the first guy with the door.
Get a fresh gun.
Yeah, I catch the first guy with the door, gun down the next 2, pick up one of their guns, and I can turn it on the other guys.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering if you do what I did with the door in a sec, and I guess I'll find out. I don't want to know. I want to see for myself.
Yes, I do. I go all the way around to the top door, but yes, I'm like, okay, I'll just open this.
I went deaf when that happened.
Yeah, you and me both.
So yeah, I mean, there are, I think it's 35 weapons.
Yes.
In total.
Yeah, 30.
And there's quite a few masks as well.
Yeah, 35 weapons, 20 different maps. How many different masks?
But how many masks?
26
25?
or something?
25? Okay, 26. So let's say there's 26. If there's 26, I don't feel like I'm going to unlock them all.
No. No.
I'm gonna need to play through it. But then there's also
What's the puzzle
puzzle
thing when you press escape on the menu? Yeah, the puzzle.
that you pick up letters to put in this puzzle.
Ah, right, okay.
At least I think you do. Like, I couldn't figure it out. I've only found one letter so far, which is an A. Stop hitting the guy with a door.
I killed him.
Oh, dear Lord.
Just
I would just run
shoot
in there.
him
I would
right.
just run in there and man up so hard on this guy. And you're not. Like, you're
I'm
being a
straight
girl. You're
from
going to kill him with a
Commando.
door. No, you
When it
missed.
didn't work, yeah, then
Ladies and gentlemen, how not to be a contract killer in the 80s.
Oh man, this takes me so many attempts. It's embarrassing, man.
Oh god, this is fantastic. Okay, so let's move on. The style, the artistic style of the game is beautiful. The music is fantastic. Everything just
I like
comes
the art
together.
style. It's simple enough that it gets the idea, just enough of the idea with enough outline that your brain, it leaves enough blanks for your brain to fill them in. That makes it, it isn't entirely pleasant all the time. And the little contextual things like the pan you can see on the hob
I was
there.
about to say, did you ever pick up one of those?
Yeah, the one with the water in, and then finished the guy off. I pinned him down on the floor and emptied this pan of boiling water on his face to kill him. It was like, that's a bit... Wow, that's rather brutal.
So I'm wondering if you're going to work out how to do this. But yeah, so...
What was your solution to this? My solution was, well, you'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, we'll find out in a sec.
What do I do here? I know what I'll do. I'll just grab this here shotgun and I'll stand over here and I'll shoot that door right there.
You throw it at it.
Yeah.
What?
Wrong button.
I did that the first time, but I stood too close.
Crushed under the door.
Yeah, so I still ended up killing myself. But it's quite interesting to see that even with the story and the gameplay and even the music as well, I was expecting less.
Yeah, it's a lot deeper than I
not
thought.
just into depth.
I mean, in every way. I mean, it's storyline and atmosphere. It's weird how it builds this twisted...
Polish.
It feels,
That's the big one for me.
Fear and Loathing style twistedness.
Yes. But polish was the big one for me. The game feels extremely clean.
Yeah, it's because I think it's partly due to its simplicity, and that it shines through. It's a good game because it's simple. Anybody can pick it up. It's not complex, but it gets deep.
I will say though, the font can go and suck a big hairy dick.
The after image it leaves behind.
Just the blurriness of like trying to read some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Like the font here is okay, but I mean like
One
when
on
it was
the
doing the
end game.
scores.
Yes. Yeah. I agree entirely.
That can go suck a big hairy dick. I apologise for my language in that one, but to be fair, you're watching a game that is about glorifying murder. So, if you're offended by me saying the word dick, then your priorities are way out of line.
That's covering about 50% of the English-speaking world, so well done.
Right. But I also have to say, I think I've only unlocked like one achievement. There are like 35 in total. I think I've only unlocked like one.
That's the thing, it's hard, and I think that's why it's fun,
it's
because
hard
it's
as
hard.
balls.
Yeah, I wasn't keen on Walk Fast.
You haven't got the knife guy yet. One of them is you start with a knife.
Yeah, I think I'll get that one later on.
This right here. So I literally I burst in, I do that, I pick up this knife, and then I literally just go on a goddamn spree. I burst into every room and just knife everyone. I do not drop the knife.
Keep watching this, I do a run just like that. I get killed and I think I just get a knife and just like stab. And just try and stab
So
everyone.
there, that guy in the bottom corner, him.
Yes. Oh,
That is Sergeant F you up.
oh, no, he's dead easy, man. You just have to throw something at him.
No, I kept
But I
trying
do
to
every
I
time.
kept trying to walk up behind him because he was facing the kitchen for me. He was facing the
right.
kitchen.
Nah, didn't
So
throw.
there's you dying. Is
I
this
knocked
you
him
going
over.
crazy?
I threw the crowbar at him, but he fired before here we go, mercy kill. So I'm like, where's that guy go? Oh, he's gone out the door. Now I'm screwed.
Where is he going? You can do it, man. Oh, brilliant.
Dog out of nowhere, man.
Just the random dog. It was like, Lassie, help me. Lassie, send help. The one thing I love about the knife is the speed.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, I don't need anything else. Yeah, okay, so we should wrap this up. What's your final thoughts then? How do you feel after playing it? Do you like it? Do you not like it overall?
I like the game. I admire the design work that's gone into it, the level of thought I think that's gone into keeping it simple, but having it have those little tricks, those elements of the more you play it, the deeper it gets. Easy to pick up, difficult to master. That kind of thing. It shows a good game that's had a lot of thought into it. And like you say, it's polished. I didn't come across any bugs at all.
No.
Not one.
The only bug I came across was trying to film it in France.
Yeah, but I think less a bug, and that's just more how it handles the frame buffer.
Yeah, that's just more like
how it technologically works, how it displays the graphic on the screen.
It's a bug that essentially no one while playing will encounter.
No,
it doesn't affect your gameplay at all.
Yeah,
as demonstrated by the fact that I went to film it, I ended up filming an hour and a half, and I only meant to film like 20 minutes.
Just go and get some footage an hour and a half later. Sign of a good game, really is.
If you had to pick something to speak negatively about, what would it be?
It's difficult. I was going to say the controls and probably a little bit of thought to the graphics and the colour. Like I say, I kept losing the cursor. I lose the cursor a lot, especially like there. You can't see that cursor on that tiled floor.
Bam! Right in the face.
Yeah. Have some of that.
Did you just break the pool cue on him? You did.
Yes, I did.
Impressive. Okay, if I had to pick anything, it would be cursor. Yeah, the cursor causes some issue with accuracy because it's really quite twitchy and you can lose it very easily. Yeah. There's no options menu for the game.
It uses
so that causes some problems.
Windows mouse. That's what it is. So it's got mouse acceleration on it, unless you've played with Windows settings and stuff.
Yeah, because there's no options menu. If there was an options menu to tweak the mouse and stuff, that'd be fantastic. Like change crosshair color or change speed at which it moves, or change turn speed sensitivity, any of that kind of stuff from in-game, that'd be fantastic. But anyway,
overall, that's it. That's
beautiful game.
Well done. And for £7, seriously, can't argue. £7 on Steam at the minute. Seriously, you haven't got a better use for this £7. Trust me.
Unless you hate ultraviolet games.
Well, yeah, but then you wouldn't be watching this review realistically.
I love how you hear him in the face of the door. His mate didn't even know.
His mate doesn't twice.
Do it again. Oh.
See what happens. I might do. Do I get him again, or do I just cut him in?
No, you can't now. The door's open. You're just gonna have to bust in there.
No,
but anyway, we should be wrapping this up. So
we really should. So yeah.
If you have any questions, queries, or comments, then please feel free to leave them where?
Stick them down below.
Yeah, there you go. Down below. And of course, from myself, Xander, and all of the rest of the guys at BAM! Door to the Face Elden 3. We will catch you for the next video. Stop that. Peace.
In a while.